Morning. Looks like we might actually get some rain today. It's actually nice to not see the sun. We literally haven't seen rain in over 100 days now, so it'll be refreshing to get a little bit of rain. We might be moving today, and as you know, the van is it's not really very mobile right now, so we can't move very far. So the first thing on the list today is to find out where we're going to go. So we're ready to head out. There's just one thing left to do, and that's to tighten up the back wheels so that they don't fall off. These guys at the Harvest Host have been good enough to let us stay for a week now when we were only supposed to be here for 3 nights. So we've outstayed our welcome. It's time to leave. We're going to head into town and see if we can find a spot. This is a Canadian grocery store, and what do you know? It has everything an American grocery store has, but it does have a few things that we're not used to seeing.
You can't get that in America.
I know that Mars is an English thing. Tetley tea, HP sauce. They have a lot of candies that we don't get in America. They're all English. Dairy milk, Maltesers, chocolate orange, crunchies, mini eggs, chocolate fingers, and they have Ribena. So that was us shopping in a Canadian supermarket.
I enjoyed it very much, and I plan to do it all again when we hit Walmart.
It's a quick update. These wheels are now so bad that I just cannot tighten them up all the way anymore. So it took us 15 miles to get into town, and I had to tighten them up twice. Honestly, I wouldn't go much more than 10 more miles on them. I can't believe how bad they've got so quick. You can see that the rim is almost black, and that's all shavings, metal shavings. We're booked in for Tuesday morning at 8 AM. This is what it should look like, and this is what it looks like. You can see that the lug nuts have moved considerably, and you can also see that there's an indentation now where the head of it's been rubbing into the rim, because every time we stop the wheel does this, and every time we drive away the wheel does this, and that's just wallowed out those holes. I recently tightened these, and we just pulled up. It's huge. I can fit my finger in it. But when you're driving down the road, it is very loud. You can hear a grinding sound and like a whirring, like the rim's bouncing forward and backwards as as it rotates. So I'm sure we'd have pulled over at some point to try and figure out what the noise was. But it's scary to think if that had all come off and disintegrated while we're doing 60 miles an hour down the road. This is our home for this evening. A good old traditional stealth park. We're still in Princeton, and we're right by the 2 bridges that were in one of our shorts a few days ago. But a couple of things. Somebody told me that I should tell you that at the end of the vlogs, after the outro, we put the same outro on every vlog, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people click off before it's finished. But we sometimes put some bloopers at the end there, some outtakes, what you might call bonus footage. So I recommend sticking around for that. Sometimes it's quite humorous. I recommend vlog number 36. It has a good alley cam We're starting to call it alley cam outtake. That's when my dad's filming. And then the other thing is we're here tonight because we met a guy. We drove around town looking for somewhere to stay for a few days. When you're stealth parking, it's often better to be in and out within a day or two, but we need 5 nights. So we were driving around and I saw a couple of people standing outside a church up on the hill there, and I thought, I'll go and ask them if they know if it would be okay to stay in this church. So go up there and I get talking to the guy, and his name is Leo, and I believe Leo is our latest subscriber, so shout out to Leo. And there are no camping signs here, but he called the relevant people to make sure that we don't get bothered over the next few nights, which is, I can't believe that our paths crossed. The chances of me asking the guy who's got the right phone number in his phone and who's good enough to give up his time. He came out to where the van was stranded over a couple of miles down the road there, and he escorted us here and made sure that we found the right spot and everything. It's really incredible, some of the people that you meet on the road. Some really good... Sorry, my battery died. But yeah, you really meet some great people on the road. But I'm cold and I'm ready for bed, so we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. This is a big one.
British beans. You can get them in the supermarket, not pay $6 million. But we're only gonna get 2 for now because we're gonna get them from Walmart cheaper. Saving the money.
Nerd.